Hey, Congressman Greg Murphy here, continuing our question and answer period. First question is from Madeline in Beaufort County. She said, why is the budget not balanced and whose job is it? Well, it's Congress's job as well as the President's job to make sure that what we spend is appropriate and what we bring in is appropriate also. We have revenues, we have taxes, and then we also have expenditures. If you look back at the nation's history, there was a slow increase in what the nation did as far as borrowing to try to pay off debts, et cetera, et cetera. Sadly enough, now we have gotten to the point where this nation has a $38 trillion debt, $1 trillion debt. The good thing is this administration has come in, understood this, that during the last administration, they literally spent $5 trillion unnecessarily, caused such a creative inflationary pressure that is really we are still fighting to this day. But they've come in with budget cuts. Now, one also number that's very, very important is the debt to GDP ratio. How much debt do we have compared to what our combined forces of our gross domestic product? This is a really important number. You know, during the Biden inflationary period, and by the way, there's this nonsense thing called modern monetary theory, which liberal progressives literally said, well, we can just print money if we need it. I think that's an absolutely ridiculous idea, and I think now even liberals and progressives alike understand that that's just ridiculous. But going back to the debt to GDP ratio, we had gotten up to about 124%. Ideally, you want to run between 60 and 80%. Fortunately, through budget cuts and restraint in spending, we've gotten down to about 118 to 120%. Hopefully that decreases further as the economy expands and as it grows. So much of the tax policy that we put forward with pro-growth policies. So I think the real number we look at is debt to GDP ratio, and fortunately that's moving in the right direction. Next question is from Donna in Craven County. Why is it always Democrat versus Republicans? It sure seems like it that way. That's surely the way the media portrays it. The media, sadly enough, loves division. They love to incite a fight between people because it helps ratings. There is a lot of bipartisan work that occurs in Washington, D.C. Sadly enough, it's under the radar. It doesn't get reported. It's not newsy. It doesn't drive headlines. I have a lot of bipartisan bills. In fact, the majority of the bills that I submit are bipartisan. There are some things that are partisan, especially, good Lord, given the socialistic tendencies now of the left side, the radical left side of the Progressive Party, where we still have a lot of mainstream Democrats, mainstream Republicans that are working hard together. But Republicans versus Democrat, those are the two main parties, and so philosophically there are a lot of differences while they still share a lot of common themes. Congressman Murphy here. Thank you so much for tuning in for another one of our question and answer periods. Thank you for sending in the questions. Send them on in. Love to respond. Thanks so much.